so sad to say that it is my last week here in Buenos Aires. This month has been just absolutely incredible. I feel like I've gotten to see so much of the city, and I've just really enjoyed my time here. Before I head home, I wanted to share with you all my last couple of days here in Argentina. I don't have too much planned. I'm hoping to still get a bit of work done, but there's a few more bits of the city that I'd like to fit in before I go back to New York City. I just took a short Uber ride over to a different area. I love Palermo. It's full of so many great coffee shops to work from, but I figured it was time for a little change of scenery. I believe I'm now kind of on the border of Centro and Recoleta. I'm not quite sure, but we're kind of exploring as we get some work done.
She takes her time. She lives alone and unwise. She's stalling while calling out for more.
I finished up my work for the day, and now I want to take advantage of being in a different neighborhood. So we are headed to La Viela. This is considered to be the oldest cafe in Buenos Aires and dates back to 1850. I figure I'll get a drink, maybe a little merienda, it's a snack here, and then we'll head to dinner.
She doesn't know what for.
I'm walking through Recoleta now, and I've only actually been to this neighborhood on weekends for the market and to explore the cemetery here, and it's such a different vibe on weekdays. I'm noticing all sorts of different things. For instance, there's this tree next to me that is just one of the coolest trees I've ever seen, and they have these posts, these big metal columns that are holding up the branches because that's how big the tree is. I'm sitting here inside La Viela, and it's such a beautiful cafe, and it has such an interesting history. So the cafe did first open in 1850, and the name La Viela translates to a connecting rod that is an essential part of engines, and the name references the fact that this was a really popular spot for people that were really interested in racing. They actually have a little image of a connecting rod on all the chairs here, and there's memorabilia. It's very cool. I'm running into a very Buenos Aires problem, which is that it is too early for dinner. The restaurant that I want to go to doesn't open until 8 o'clock, and it's about 7:20 right now, so we gotta go to another bar.
She's on the edge of the night. She's only blinded by the light.
We have the most incredible view of Recoleta Cemetery right now. It's unbelievable.
Nothing unspoken, endless outward hoping's keeping me tied to her.
I definitely was not expecting to catch a sunset over Recoleta Cemetery. That was very special. I've come here to a neighborhood I haven't really explored yet for one thing in particular, which is this restaurant and their milanesas. Milanesas are one of the foods that you have to try while you're here in Buenos Aires. And I've had a few so far, but I still feel like I'm holding out for the right one. I've read some reviews of this restaurant and apparently they do a really, really good milanesa, so I am very excited. I can't believe it, but today is my last full day here in Buenos Aires. I'm kind of sad. It hasn't really hit me yet because we're putting today to good use. I'm still getting some work done, but first we're headed out for some lunch and I want one final choripan before I leave this country. That was absolutely delicious, and it was deceptively small in that I am very full now. It's not where we're headed today, but I do have to love that there's a cafe here called Little Claire. It's time to head to my favorite cafe here in Buenos Aires.
She's on the edge of the night. Blinded by the light, nothing unspoken, endless outward hoping's keeping me tied to her voice inside my ears, her freedom in the years, her laugh echoes my tears.
Now it's my last night here in Argentina. You know there's only one way to spend it, and that is going to my final steakhouse, my final parisha of the trip.
Her fun is to be had, her future takes that path, her time it won't come back.
Dinner was delicious, and now it is time for ice cream. I've been getting a lot of comments on my Argentina videos saying, try the ice cream, try the ice cream. And trust me, if you're watching one of my videos, I have tried the ice cream. I love ice cream. So we're gonna go back to a place I went to the other night that is so good, so affordable, just incredible. I'm gonna miss it so much. So on our last night, one more ice cream.
She's on the edge of the night.
I think what I have here is super dulce de leche and some form of Oreo dulce de leche. I'm not even sure, but it's gonna be delicious. It's official. I'm leaving Buenos Aires today. My flight back to New York City is tonight, so I do have to finish packing and get ready to go. But first, I'm gonna go out for one final run. Running in the parks here in Palermo has been one of my favorite things about living in this area, and I'm definitely gonna miss it very much, just like I'm gonna miss this incredible weather. So I'm gonna go out for one final run and say goodbye to this amazing neighborhood.
She's on the edge of the night. She's only blinded by the light. Nothing unspoken, endless outward hoping's keeping me tied to her.
Thank you all so much for watching. I have another Argentina video coming, so make sure to subscribe. And if you liked the song in this video, it is one of my originals, which you can find linked in the video description or anywhere you get music online. Thanks for watching.